Hello, good evening, welcome again with Drams. I've got two Drams for tonight, as you can see, and they are local barleys. This one here was last year's local barley, 11-year-old, and the makeup was bourbon, sherry, rum, and port, and a little bit each. So there was a lot of bourbon and sherry, and then they put a little bit of port and rum in it to finish it. I wasn't impressed with it when I tasted it at first, but I've got to be honest, as the bottle went down, it really opened up, really opened nicely. And that's what I've drunk in here, and that's what I've got left. And I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've got a friend coming up on Wednesday, and I'll probably finish it off. £100, worth every penny in my opinion. Remember, it's local barley. And then this year, I've had a few drams out of this because I didn't want to do it in a neck pour. It's a 13-year-old, but it's 60% bourbon and 40% sherry. So it's slightly different. And this is the fascinating thing about your Springbank local barleys. And even a lot of Springbanks, they don't try and copy the same thing every year. They are brave enough and prepared to change it, which is good. So we'll look at the colours in these two. And you can see, hopefully, that the 13-year-old is a little bit darker. So that was it was £100 as well, and they're worth the money. I think they are. The problem with these, they're very, very difficult to get. Some people will open them, like myself, and enjoy them. I know quite a few people has opened this one this year, and as everybody else, people just keep them and sell them when they make money. That's life. That's the way it goes. There's no point of moaning about it. Is that the only sad thing is there's guys that want to drink them. That's the sad thing, and they're not getting it. But the other thing, I did notice that in last year's, the number of bottles was 15,000 bottles. So the turn-off in that was 15,000. This year, there's only 8,400, which will make it even more difficult to get, and it'll make it more precious. Now, the reason for that, I don't know. I really don't know what the reason for that is, but it's practically half. So, but I've kept it at the same price. So let's look at the last year's to start with. Take the lid off it. It is a bit lighter. I've done two on these. I've done it twice. And it's a nice nose. It's very tropical. It's a real tropical nose. And it's very, very fruity. And if you bring it and give it just a wee turn, we've got nice legs on it. It's 55%, which is pretty good. We'll bring it up to the nose again. It's very tropical. It's very, very tropical indeed. And you're getting, as I say, when I tasted this on the neck pour, I wasn't impressed. But it did open up, and I really thought, as it went down halfway through the bottle, that they were all blending, they were all really matching each other. It was a really lovely whiskey. Lovely whiskey just to sit and drink. So I've drunk most of that myself. I've not given much of that away, to be honest, which is unusual. So we should go bring it up. A little bit of funk in it. I would say you're getting slightly sea salt fresh. I definitely would. I'm not getting much peat in it at all. If any, there will be peat in it. Well, I'm presuming there is, but I'm not getting any. It's a lovely nose. Just bring it up and sip it. and it's gorgeous. There's a slight dryness in it. It's really, really, really nice. You're just getting a bit of everything in it. It's just a lovely, lovely dram. I'll enjoy that tonight. So I just wanted to pour that just to let you see the difference. Everything's blending. It's just nice. The mouthfeel in these local barleys is thickness and it's creamy and there's a dryness to it. But this is the one I want to look at. As I say, I just wanted to pour that just to compare it because this one has really impressed me. As you can see, I've had a fair bit out of it. It's really, really impressed me. There was one, I can't remember, it was the year before that or the year after that. I thought it was stunning. Absolutely stunning. And this is just as good. It's 54%. It's 2 year older. But it's just bourbon and sherry. So we'll bring her up. I'm going to take another drink of water. Let's get the legs on it first. They're very, very tight. They're very high up. And they're just very, very close together. And they're not making any move at all. There they go. Starting to go now. First one's going quite fast. Right, and there they're all starting to shift now. Very thin, very, very thin indeed. They're starting to go. So, I'll bring it up to the nose and see where I can get it. And it's a completely different nose to that. Completely. Now, I would say I'm getting sherry notes to it. Now, I know it's 60% bourbon and 40% sherry. I'm getting sherry notes to it right away. Nice, soft, sweet sherry. Demerara sugar. Not what, but just a nice sweetness. Again, if I didn't know what was in it, I could have said it's a refill sherry. That area is going. Sugar, again, there's a lovely dryness to it. Real, real, real dryness to it. Bring it up again. And it's no sherry bomb by all means. It's a nice, soft sherry. Chocolate, yep, definitely chocolate in there as well. There's a lot in this. An awful lot in this. Beautiful. Now, the palate's what gets me on this one. I'm just going to bring it up again and I'm going to just bring it in. It knocks under the palate. Again, depending on the palate. It's dry. It's biscuity. It's oatmeal-y. It's that kind of flavour. There's a dryness about it. A lovely dryness about it. And it coats the palate. Really, really, really is a cracking dram. It's 2 year older. It's a different makeup. It's a different whiskey, let's be honest. The spirit's the same. It's 2 year old. But It's a different, the casks are different, so it's going to be different. And I think Springbank are really brave at doing this, but they know what they're doing. That is an absolute drama. Bring it in again. It just coats the palate. It's so easy to drink. Am I going to say shortbread? No, it's no shortbread, but it's biscuity. It's biscuity, and it's like a biscuity base, and there's caramel in it, and there's a dryness in it, and it's a bit gravy, but a real dryness. It really, really is. That is one hell of a dram. It really, really is an absolute belter of a dram. Now let's put a wee bit of water in it just to see what we can, when it changes much. We'll put 1, 2, 3, 4 drops. That's be enough. Why not? Give it a wee shake. Don't get me wrong, that's a good dram. It's an interesting dram. All the different flavours. But depending what you like, I just, when I opened that the other night in the neck pour, I was even impressed with the neck pour. Then another couple. Um, I don't think that's going to last. I really, really don't. Let's bring it again. Dry chocolate. Let's see here. It's the dryness that gets me in this one. It's the biscuity feel. It's the oatmeal feel. See, I like that. There was one about 2 years ago which was very similar to that. I don't think a lot of people liked it. But again, it's due to the individual palate. Hmm. You know, I've not done that before. That's 4 drops of water. And that absolutely makes it even nicer. It's just such a lovely dram. It's just gorgeous. 8,000 bottles. Probably worth a lot of money. Open it. Go on. Open the bloody thing and enjoy it. 100 quid. Buy something else and sell it and buy it and open that, but I certainly wouldn't be keeping something like that. I mean, each to their own. It's nice, but that's just, as I say, I've got a friend coming up on Wednesday afternoon for a few drams. It's great to be retired, isn't it? You can have friends up in the afternoon with a few drams. Wow. Better watch, it'll be coming alky. And we will have a wee taste of that. We'll have a wee taste of that. We'll have a couple of, oh, something else. I can't even, I'm going to reach it. Last review. I've done a wee sample. The 23 Highland single malt Scotch whisky Enigma. I was wrong. I've had it to the horse's mouth. It's cleanish. That's what it is. I can't remember what I said it was. Somebody said they thought it was cleanish. It's cleanish. £120 for a 23-year-old. It's got to be worth the money. What they're doing in some of these Springbanks as well, don't know whether you can see that. There's a wee circle on the back. Don't know whether you can see it at all. A wee circle on the back. And it's got savoury, just a little bit. Peaty, it's nothing. Sweet, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Four lines. I quite like that. I think that's a great idea. It's always got this code you can click a button on it. But as I say, we're doing Springbank tonight. I just thought I'd mention that. So thanks for watching Gav's Drams. We do want to push this now. We want to try and do 2 a week. Try and keep it interesting. Thank you everybody for your support. Thank you everybody for your comments. It's really great. I'm back on the mend. Not quite there, still taking a lot of medication, but we're on the mend. Enjoying my drams. So I'm going to toast you to last cheers because we need to finish that. So press the bell, press the subs button, tell your friends about Gav's Drams. See what they think of it, see what they like of it. Criticism's always welcome. A lot of good criticism in that last post, I must admit. A lot of good stuff, valuable stuff, which is really good. And cheers. See, it depends what you're looking for. That dances. There's a lot in there, and you're getting all the different flavours in that. It really depends, and that is just nice and dry. It really depends on the palate. It depends what you're looking for. It'll be interesting with Big Tony, the Gate Crasher. It's his nickname. Thinks he this on Wednesday night. He's probably got a couple of bottles. So, thanks for watching Gav's Drams. Take care. Stay safe. Hope to see you maybe on Thursday night. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much.